Welcome to our Devos, where we are talking about ways to infuse generosity into our lives. And we talked about generosity killers over the weekend. Now we're looking for things that we can adopt or change in our mindset and in our lives that are going to help us to be more free to be generous. Now, this one right here, it bleeds into every other area beyond just finances and being generous with God. This is something that we as human beings do to an art. And if we could eliminate this kind of thinking, it would change the way we approach just about everything that we do when it comes to our behavior regarding holiness, regarding our commitments, regarding even how we conduct ourselves personally and how we come across. Now, again, I'm overselling this, but this is really, really important when it comes to our money. And that is, we have to eliminate relative thinking. Eliminate relative thinking. You're going to be like, what in the world is this even about? This doesn't make any sense. It will once you see it because it happens, okay? Here's what happens. Let's say you are, let me just say it, let me come right out with it. Some of you might struggle with shopping. Like you like shopping. And you just love the feeling of the retail therapy. You like that little beeping noise, like boop, boop. When you buy stuff, it does something, like it makes your soul sing a little bit, all right? Some of you like that. Some you just want to buy stuff, okay? Now, relative thinking is so dangerous when it comes to spending. Because this is what happens. When somebody is thinking relatively, they go and let's say and Kohl's is the number one with this. They know how to market to relative thinking. Okay, did you ever go to Kohl's? And you get there and you have the sales and then you got your Kohl's cash and you put it on your Kohl's card and you have your Kohl's keychain, and if you show them your Kohl's tattoo and how you have Kohl's etched into your haircut, whatever, like if you show them all the loyalty, that you see the money coming down, okay? And you will spend a couple $100 at Kohl's buying clothes and candles and all the things, and then you get your receipt, and what does the receipt say? Congratulations, today you saved $675. And so, when you come home and your spouse, who maybe, let's say, is not much of a spender, they'll go, what'd you spend $200 for at Kohl's? How do you have $200 missing out of the account? And you go, oh, no. You see, and then you pull your receipt out and go, look, I saved $475 today. I don't know if you know that or not. That's how much I saved. I could have gone somewhere else and spent that $675 somewhere, and instead I chose to save $475 and just spend the $200 here. So really, I didn't spend that much because I could have spent a lot more. This is relative thinking. You make your spending plan based on relativity of what could have happened. Well, yeah, I know I have a new car. I know the payments are like $500. Did you know my friend at work, he has a car payment that's $850 a month. I don't have as much as him. I'm doing way better. It's $500. And I looked it up. The average new car payment is like $600 a month. I'm $100 below average. So, really, I'm not doing that well. That's relative thinking. That means that we make a comparison to something and we bend the results based on what behavior we wanted to adopt to begin with. We do this with sin all the time. Well, yeah, I know I look at porn. I shouldn't look at porn. But, I have people that I go to school with that they actually are having affairs. They're married and we're all in grad school and this person's in a full-blown affair. That person did this. This person cheated. This person, did this. And I'm not doing anything as bad as that. That's relative thinking. And it will destroy your ability to be generous. It'll destroy your budget. It'll destroy you and your financial life. So how do we know that we are all prone to relative thinking? Jeremiah 17 verse 9, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately sick. Who can understand it? So make your plan for spending and debt and how you're going to give in the light. And remember, say, this is my plan. This is what I can afford. This is what I owe, this is what I need to do, and I'm not going to go, well, I'm not in as much debt as my neighbor, I'm not in as much debt as my parents. No. Think about it only with regard to how it impacts you and what God wants for you. If you eliminate relative thinking and you destroy the capacity you have to deceive yourself, generosity will become even more attainable as you release your mindset concerning your finances.